Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Please welcome to your field,
Hey yo, it's Highway, and you're watching Morgan Sports Network.
Sitting in my room for the 5th time the same night. Can't even describe my urge to fight in my mind. Figuring out where do I even start. I know I've done this 100 times. Sometimes you just need a restart. Yeah, need to unload your mind and put it back in the shopping cart. Hoping the next day you'll go through with the.
Tyler Buck right here from Morgan Sports Network. Broadcast partner. Tyler's good. Tonight we'll have, as our producer Dana has, the main trainer of the Seahawks. We're going to take to Jacob Halls. Tyler, as we get ready for this JV game, what do you expect to see from the children's side?
I expect this to be a great game. Thank you for that wonderful introduction, Buckets. His name isn't Tyler or Halls, not on the team. But this Juan Diego's a really good team. They're from 5A, so they're bringing some height with them.
Yeah,
They don't have a ton of players playing on this in this JV game, but
well, looking
be
at
exciting.
I don't know if this is all the players that are playing or if it's
it
just
is
the.
the ones that with the check.
Oh, okay, so the ones with the check, we have 5'10", 6'3", 6'2", 6'2", and 6'3". So that's a pretty big starting lineup there.
Yeah, and those two that aren't listed, the one of them is over 6 foot as well. So
Yep. And then we also have for varsity later on tonight, we'll see where'd it go? 6'9", 6'7", and 6'6".
should be fun.
Yeah, that's much larger than the Trojans, so we'll see how Luke and the Muley Bear will handle that.
The Muley Bear doesn't care what anyone's height is.
No.
He brings the paws out, claws come out,
Mm-hmm.
things get ugly
Oh, he gets
in a
very,
good way.
very mean, and it's fun to watch. But and for JV wise, we have players like that too. I mean, you got Luke Olson with Nate Pace and Nick. I don't know why I almost said Euler. Nick Priest. I don't know why I could.
Yeah.
I know too many Nicks.
Nate Priest. Sorry,
Yeah, Nick Priest and then Nate Pace.
Nate Pace. Yep.
So we have a lot of good bigs here for JV, and it'll be a fun matchup. It'll be fun to see.
Should be fast paced. Morgan lives and dies by the 3, and we're on home court, friendly rims.
Yep.
See what happens.
Yeah, this is where the Trojans practice, so they should be fine. But
Now I was out of
No.
town on Friday for the last home game against Grantsville. What happened in the JV game? Did Morgan? Do you remember?
I honestly do not remember. I
Okay.
was too angry about the outcome of the varsity game that I don't even remember doing the JV game.
I think you did,
So-
but I'm not sure either because I was
I'm sure we
unable to
did.
watch it. But
No, actually I do remember. I think Morgan won, but it was I think it was a
Well-
closer one until the very end, and then we started to get a little bit away. No, I do remember now because there was one kid who was balling for Grantsville. They took him out for a little while, and then they started to get a comeback at the end by putting him back in.
Okay.
And he played varsity too, so I thought that was kind of a strange move to play one of your varsity rotators through the fourth quarter of JV. But
there's your 6'9" guy for varsity out on
Yeah.
the center court, already making friends with the officials.
hopefully that will not affect the varsity game at all.
No, these will be different officials. For sophomore and JV, the sophomore game I was here, Morgan won by about 20. There's only 2 officials for the sophomore and JV game. For the varsity game, we'll have 3 officials.
Looking at the starting lineups for Juan Diego, we have. I'm sorry if I pronounced this wrong. From anyone from Juan Diego, I'm
looking forward to hearing this.
we have Maui Richmond. I think I did that right. Jake Wyatt, Javier Aguirre, JJ Aguirre, and Rahiti Tinarati.
Good job.
I think I said those right.
I don't even know. I asked their coach how to pronounce that, and he says, I don't know. Just call him Rahiti.
Tinarati.
He's from Tahiti. So Rahiti from Tahiti.
Tinarati. There we go.
So I'll do this Morgan ones. Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Number 34, Luke Olson. Number 2, Tanner Matthews. Number 10, Tate Nilsson. Number 15, Colton Sunshine AC. And number 4, Derek Tibbles Tilby.
And I believe you said that AC and Tibbles earlier would be playing more in varsity tonight.
They will be
right?
starting in the varsity game, so a little bit different starting lineup for varsity. Tibbles and Sunshine. They're going to play the first half of this game.
And it looks like we have the Russian Luke Olson tipping. I was at B-Dubs with him last night, and I asked if he's okay with the Russian name. and he didn't care too bad, even with the recent controversies that have
Okay, well,
come
that's
up.
good. Now, I did talk to Tate before the game, number 10, and I said, how many steals are you going to get today? And he's like, I'd like to get 5 deflections and 3 steals.
That's pretty good.
So we're going to keep track of that for you. Is that okay?
No, that's perfect. We got Juan Diego has the ball now. Trying to look at the numbers. Javier to Jake. Looks like a foul on Tate there, and that's a quick one, which we expect to see from Tate.
He's trying to get those deflections.
Yeah.
Got him on the wrist.
Javier will pass it in. Out to Maui. Moving the ball well here, trying to find an opening in the Trojan zone. And it looks like they do. And no good. Tanner Matthews with the rebound. He'll take it. Tilby will take it down.
That was Rahidi from Tahiti that shot that 3. Had a nice look at it, just didn't go.
Yep. And it's always cool to play Juan Diego because they have a lot of players from a lot of different places. So it's always fun to be able to see that. Drive out, pass to number 4, Maui. And J.J. Aguirre will take a shot, but it's no good. Brought in by Olsen out to Tilby, and Tilby will take it down.
Juan Diego hasn't hesitated to launch the 3s early today.
No, they're very quick to it, and which is surprising because they are a bigger team, so I would expect them to try and use their body a little bit more, but they won't change their identity for this one. And Tilby no good there from the play. It looks like that was Cougar, but it didn't work out.
2 missed 3s for both teams, Ty.
Yep. And we'll have a deflection by Tanner Matthews, steal by Luke Olsen. Derek Tilby will take it down.
Nice hands of Tanner underneath there.
Yep. And I've noticed in the past few games he's done a lot better on defense and rebounding. He has a lot of height, so it's good for him to be able to do that.
6'2". I noticed he's wearing a face mask, Ty. What do you know about that?
He broke his nose against South Summit.
Oh, wow.
I thought Tate was going to pull that. Tate will pass it out to Olsen. Olsen for the jumper, no good. Rebound there by Jake Wyatt.
Luke's had 2 open shots, and they just haven't. There's a lid on the rim for both teams right now.
Yeah, no team has scored yet, which is surprising to see. A good pass there out to, I believe that was Javier, yep. Down low, blocked by Matthews there. Could be a nominee for clean play if
Yeah.
you're doing it.
He got, yeah, we are, absolutely. Morty's Car Wash, clean play of the game. We'll get a certificate from Morty's for a free car wash.
And a steal there by Juan Diego. Oh, and stolen right back by Tilby. And stolen again. No, wait.
Oh,
I don't
Tanner.
know. It was
Shoot
stolen again. It's kind of hard to call that when it keeps getting deflected back and forth like a volleyball. But quick shot there by Javier. No good. Matthews gets the rebound. I think that's
Tanner's racking up the rebound.
yeah, it's his 3rd or 4th rebound now. Tilby would take it up. Give it to AC. We haven't seen AC shoot yet, so hopefully that will change. Trojans passing it around now. I'm trying to set up a play, but couldn't get it. AC for his favorite spot. No good. Fight for the rebound there. And I don't know where the ball. Oh, there we go. Juan Diego still got it.
This is very similar to how they called the sophomore game, Ty. Letting them play, there was only 3 fouls called in the first half
Really?
of the sophomore game.
I was about to say, right there's at least two fouls there. They got the second one. Looking at the replay here, what do you see quickly?
Was that Tate with his how he's got his second foul? Finally, a basket made. Javier.
Yep, Javier there with the free throw. And the second one rolls in. Good touch there on the rim. Tilby would take it down now. Javier guarding in. Javier is a much bigger player than Tilby, so it's kind of cool to see that matchup. AC will take the screen by Olsen, but nothing is coming out as Juan Diego is playing aggressive defense. Good rebound there by Olsen off a Tilby missed shot, and he puts it back in.
Luke in the right place at the right time, had a good box out. Tilby usually makes those layups when he drives in like that, but it didn't go.
And Maui, or Maui, I don't know how to say that. I'm just going to
Maui.
keep saying
I like
Maui.
it.
Yeah. Maui's got it now up top. Passes to Javier. Back to Maui. Inside to JJ for the shot. And no good. Do you think that JJ and Javier are brothers?
Number 10 and number 20.
Yeah.
I could see that. They look very
Looks similar.
Yeah.
And a pass there just couldn't be controlled by the Trojans. We'll have Nate Pace, the Dominator, and Lincoln Gilson come in for Tate and Luke.
Number 15 in Hunter for the Soaring Eagle.
Let's see here. Oh, I do have that right here.
Yeah.
And we don't have a height on him, but he looks pretty tall.
He is. He played in the sophomore game, did well.
They have a play getting set up here, and almost a wide open shot there. But now one will come up to number 25, Rahiti from Tahiti, with a good corner three there.
Nice set play for Rahiti. That looks like one of his favorite spots. He's like sunshine. He likes that corner.
Yep. Quick pass there to Nate, and it gets blocked by number 15, Hunter.
Wow.
And he had that with some authority there.
He did.
I mean, when we look at this replay, he goes up and gets him, and he just looks back down at him like, I own this place now.
Nate handled it, took it in stride. He's back up. No worries.
Trojans will keep passing around up top, trying to figure out what to do with this tight defense. And a steal there by Hunter, too. Deflection by Javier. He'll take it down out to Rahiti. Takes the layup, fouled. And that was a smart of Rahiti there just to kind of go up into the defender, so he gets the foul there.
The ball movement was unbelievable. They went the full length of the court without the ball touching the ground.
Yeah.
Till Rahiti took one dribble and got hacked. Foul was on Tanner.
He'll miss his first free throw. The second will go in. He is a good shooter, which we have found. He has 5 of the 6 points, doesn't he?
He has 4 points.
Or 4? Oh, that's right.
Yep. For the Trojans, the only points have been scored by Luke Olson.
And Nate with a kind of pump fake there to Tilby. No good. Almost a steal. Number 4, Maui will take it. Some good dribbling moves there for a good pass to Rahiti, who will get it stolen by Lincoln Gilson. There's a lot of steals tonight.
Tanner was so high right there, and he jumped right over Rahiti.
Yes, he did. Looks like Javier at the rebound. There's the Wolf behind him. We'll dribble around for a little bit. Back down to his, I believe, brother, JJ. To number 15, Hunter, and for the easy shot, Nate tried to get up there, but he couldn't get to it.
It's a good find to find Hunter wide open with a little right-hand push shot.
A good deflection there, almost stolen. Matthews takes control of it. Tilby out to Gilson. Gilson for the 3, no go. And the Trojan just can't hit a shot.
There is a lid on the rim, Buckets. 0 for 4 from 3. 1 for 5 from 2.
Javier will pass it out to, I believe, his brother for the 3, no go.
Good box out by Sunshine to grab that rebound. See if Morgan can get a bucket here before the quarter's over.
Instead, it'll be deflection by JJ and a steal but turnover by Javier. Number 14,
I thought
Trey
he
will
might
come
just
in.
try to pick that up, but he slid in
I think he
like
thought
a shortstop there, an outfielder grabbing a little grounder, and his foot went out of bounds.
I think he saw Nate and thought Nate was going to dive on it.
Jack Despain is in for the Trojans, number 1.
He'll pass it out to Matthews. Matthews will try and get a shot. Doesn't take it. I thought he would. AC for 3, no go. Again, the Trojans just cannot hit anything.
0 for 5 from 3 for the Trojans, Ty.
And I looked down at my notes. I believe they just didn't catch the ball there, but I
Nice
don't
little,
know for sure.
Turnover for Soaring Eagle. 12 seconds left in the quarter.
Gilson will not use the screen that he was given. Out to Despain.
4, 3, 2.
He'll throw up a shot. Doesn't go in. Rebound there by Trey. And we'll end this
Heads up,
quarter.
cheerleaders.
And Charlie Bashir has almost got her head taken off there by the ball. But we'll end this quarter here 8-2. Very low scoring for a JV game and for the Trojans.
Yeah, absolutely, Ty. Can I just make a comment? You look good today.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You as well.
You're wearing your sports coat. You have your purple shirt. You have your ring on
Yeah,
the
that's
table.
off right now.
Show our friends online your ring.
The All-American ring.
All-American. You're an All-American.
And the state rings will be coming in next Thursday, so I'm excited to be able to show that off.
13-0.
Yep. That is a record. Well, no Morgan team's been undefeated since I believe Aiden Thompson's dad's grade. So it's been a while. I think it's been 30-something years, right?
That sounds right to me.
Yeah. So it's been a long time, and we're happy with the results of our season.
Well, Coach Benson is encouraging the Trojan team there. Only 2 points in that first quarter. Luke Olson had a 2-point shot. 1 for 5 from 2-point. And 0 for 7 from 3-point land for the Trojans.
And Ben Russell is checked in. So is Tate Nelson. Ben's got a sleeve on that looks like it's a shirt, but one of the sleeves was cut off. It's kind of a interesting look.
Is that his shooting arm? He wants to keep it hot?
I believe that's his off arm, but I don't know
Okay.
for sure. I don't know if he's left-handed or not.
I think he is right-handed. We'll have to see here.
Mm-hmm.
It's Juan Diego ball, though, to start the second quarter JV game.
And Trey will go back to Javier. A good drive there by JJ, just couldn't get the shot.
Looked like he might have got hit on the wrist, but no call.
Nope, they're going to let him play, and Nelson will take it up, try and use his athletics to get open, can't get it, out to Gilson, back out to Despain. Pump fakes, passes out to Ben Russell. And a lot of ball movement here. Drive and pass, which is good.
Used over half of the shot clock.
And a steal there by number 20, JJ.
Tate with a deflection. That's 1. Needs 4 more.
25, Rahiti from Tahiti with another 3. Are we
2
okay?
threes.
Are we okay to call him that?
That's what his coach told me to say.
Yeah. And a steal there by Rahiti. His name's getting said all over. Goes up and maybe fouled
Another
there. I don't
deflection.
know.
I'm going to give another deflection there to Tate. He has 2 now.
Despain will drive out to Tate. And he's going to call for a screen, trying to get an open lane to drive, but can't get it to go. Oh, maybe he does, but blocked there by Hunter. That is his second block of the game. Pass out to Rahiti, and he wants another one. And he says, "Why are you leaving me open?" He looked over the bench. He waved his hand like, "Why are they leaving me open? I can hit this all day."
Rahiti is white hot right now. Look at that. Hits it. Morgan, timeout.
I don't know if we can see his hand gesture to the bench there after, but it was nice. See him, that little hand gesture, like, "Why are they leaving me open?"
I think he was asking for some ice.
Yeah.
It's too hot.
Maybe need to have Jaxie go run him some really
He has
quick.
10 points, Ty.
Yeah, he's balling out. He's doing great, and he's made of almost every shot he's taken that's open. So
Is he a junior on your roster there?
it
number
looks
25?
like he is. Wait, what the?
Number 25.
That's confusing.
I know that's wrong, but
It's mispronounced. There we go.
he's a
I thought he was
freshman.
Freshman. Wow.
He
It
is.
says positions freshman. That's why I was very confused.
I'm gonna go with a freshman as
Yeah.
his grade.
Yeah.
Height 6'3".
His height 6'3". That is confusing because the positions are on the height area, the grade is on the position area, and the height is on the grade area.
I knew you'd figure it out though.
Eventually.
Ty, today's game is being brought to you by Robinson Waste Services. They have been proudly serving Morgan, Davis, and Weber counties for over 30 years with comprehensive residential, commercial, and industrial waste and recycling. Contact Robinson Waste today for all of your waste and recycling needs. RobinsonWasteServices.com. You know what I like about Robinson Waste?
What do you like?
Every Monday night, I take my black can out to the road, and when I wake up on Tuesday morning, it's empty.
That is very valid. Gilson will pass out to Priest, who is checked in. A good big for the Trojans. We have 2 bigs in right now, actually.
Yeah, Luke Olson back in, and Nick Priest.
And Priest we could say he is a stretch 4. I mean, he's a good shooter.
And he's strong.
Yes, he's very strong. He's a little bit shorter in height, but he makes up for it with aggression.
Tate Nilsson is inbounding.
Priest will drive and gets a pass to Gilson, who will take the and one.
Lincoln Gilson, that's a clean play nominee.
Yes, it is.
The give and go. Priest to Iceman, floats one up with the right hand from the left side and got it.
Yes, and that's a very pretty shot. Let's see if he hits this free throw.
Got it.
Give it to JJ here from Rahiti. It's crazy he's a freshman and he's able to play this well on a JV game.
I sense we'll see him in the varsity game as well.
Yes, and that's always good. And Juan Diego always has very good players from out of town that come and play for them. One of them was Malik last year. I believe he switched to Wasatch Academy, but he was a very good player. And Trojans keep the ball alive here, almost losing it. Out to Russell. Passing the ball around the key, trying to get it to Olson, but can't. Drives in, out to Priest.
5 seconds on the shot clock.
Passing it around. No one wants to shoot, but Tate will and can't get it. Olson with a good save there.
Offensive rebound there by Luke. Man, they are letting them play.
Yep, and number 14, I think that's Trey, will get the layup. Yep, it was Trey. And the Trojans just have no answer so far. They can't hit a shot and, frankly, haven't been able to play defense. Olson will try and back down. I can't see that number, but he can't get it to go. Number 5, Jake Wyatt. Quick pass out to JJ for the shot. We'll get a block call if we can get a replay on that.
He was up high. Priest got there maybe just a little late. Undercut him a little bit.
Yeah.
And, dangerous play, but
it's like his feet are set by the time actually his back heel goes up a little bit. His toes are set. Looks like we have Coach Mack watching the JV game. He just loves basketball.
He does. Girls with a nice win last night, Ty. They beat Layton Christian Academy 63-61.
That is a good win.
Layton Christian's a great team.
Another school that's able to recruit.
The Lady Trojans are ranked 3 in the RPI for 3A.
And I believe JJ missed that first one, right?
He did.
And he'll miss the second, just barely. And it'll be Trojans ball. I don't know if there was a lane violation or what. Let's see. Oh, it was a foul on number 5, Jake. Tanner will pass it in to Tilby. Looks like we have a half-court press here. I'm guessing they're going to try and trap him in the corner. But Tate will get it in the middle, out to Matthews for the 3. No good. The cap is still there. And Luke fights the rebound out to AC in his corner, and he finally gets it.
Good offensive board there by Luke. Kicks it out to Sunshine. No question that was going in.
No, it was a great shot. And AC, that's his favorite corner, so I expected it to go in. Hopefully, Trojans will break that cap on the lid. But Rahiti will take one. No. I thought he had it too.
I know. He's hot. I need to find him open. Sunshine had a good block out underneath there.
Tilby for the mid-range, a little short. Maui will take it. And
another deflection by
will get
Tate.
Yeah.
That's his 3rd deflection.
He's very
committed
good
to get
those.
5, so you might get him in the first half.
It's very cool to see him get steal and deflection goals inside of the first half.
I agree.
Juan Diego's playing a little bit of lazy ball up top just to get the Trojans not ready for their play.
Another deflection and a steal by Tate.
Yeah. Are you going to give them both there?
Absolutely. don't you
Tate,
think?
great pass out to Olsen. I mean, after you make a play like that, I think you have to. And Jake Wyatt will take it out to
Travel.
Maui, and he'll travel. I actually was not looking at his feet, so I cannot
Oh,
confirm.
he drug his pivot foot for sure. Timeout, Juan Diego. I really like that play of Tate just looking back, finding Luke, cutting down the middle, little push shot,
Yep.
took it to the bank.
And it was interesting because he stopped underneath the basket and jumped backwards and just kind of was like, all right, let's see who's open, and just threw it.
He knew that one of his friends would be cutting down the key to finding him for the shot there.
Benson's talking to the Trojans now, probably just telling them to keep up what they're doing as they're mounting their comeback.
Ty, the other sponsor of today's game is Golden West Credit Union. All game, all season, all the time. Golden West Credit Union is with the Trojans every step of the way. Golden West Credit Union, they'll take care of you. I know it's a credit union, but can I say that Luke Olson took that last shot to the bank/credit union?
Yes, you can.
Tate with a similar move, but Luke forgot to cut.
Yeah, and JJ, I believe that was JJ, right?
Another
no,
travel.
Javier. Javier got the steal there, but
And Jake got a
no
little
two
excited and took
travel.
too many steps
Yep.
on the fast break.
And it's interesting because I honestly couldn't tell you exactly. I mean, of course, Jake is guarding Luke, but they all look like they are big enough to be playing big for Juan Diego. And a deflection there by Jake. Tilby will pick it up. Trying to find Luke, but just can't get open. Out to Matthews for three, and he's got it.
Silky smooth on that release from Tanner.
The
Held
face
his follow
mask.
through and got it.
Yeah, face mask does not stop him from seeing the rim.
He's now 1 out of 3 from the 3-point line. Tanner is.
And good defense here by the Trojans.
Morgan's picked up their D-tie. They've cut the lead to 3. They were down 2-14 at the end of the first.
Yep, but an open shot there for Javier, and he can't get it to go. JJ with the rebound for a good mid-range. Nope. And Olsen will get the rebound. I like that shot there by JJ. That was a smart move to put it back up.
Tanner wants to try another 3 and see if he's hot again. Give and go.
Quick pass.
Ooh, Tibbles missed it.
And Tate will play some aggressive D. No calls there, surprisingly. And out of bounds by Javier. JJ tried to get it to him, but just couldn't pull it in. Tilby will take it up now for the Trojans. And he'll drive, looking for a lane, can't get it, out to AC. AC for 3, and bang! The Trojans are back in it.
You know it. 16-16, sunshine.
A foul there.
AC's made his last 2, Ty. Missed his first 2. He's made his second 2. 50% according to my math.
Your math is always right.
No, I don't know about that, but 50% is
Ooh,
we can live with that.
easy foul call there. That was
Tate.
very
That's his
aggressive.
third foul.
We'll get a replay. He gets them all in the arm. I mean, there's no question of if that's a foul or not.
No doubt. At the end of today's game, Ty, we will choose a most valuable player for Juan Diego. They will receive a certificate from the Morgan Sports Network, sponsored by Academy Mortgage and Brett Mills. Brett has also generously donated a $5 gift certificate to Crumble Cookie for that player as well.
Really?
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
that's something.
Juan Diego there, I don't know if you can call it deflection by AC, but he disrupted the ball and it went out of bounds on Juan Diego.
Morgan with a chance to take their first lead of the game.
Tate's got it. He's calling for a screen. He wants a lane. And he'll get it. And he will finish.
One up on the left hand with the right hand shot, banked it in for 2.
And Eli Bailey is now in the building with his new Knicks hoodie. He's not a Knicks fan, but the hoodie is very sexy, so it is worth wearing. A quick points there. I didn't see who was
That was
wearing
JJ.
it. JJ got it. Or who scored.
Oh, spin move.
Good pass for a foul.
That pass is a clean play nominee.
Yes,
Look at
it
that
is.
spin move and then just finds Luke.
Little John Morant action right there.
Number 25, Rahidi had the foul. He has 2 now.
Blue Kits both of these will have a 2-point lead going into half, which is pretty good considering we were down by, what was
Yeah,
it?
down 12.
13? 12, yeah.
Our largest deficit was 12.
Maui will pass it over to Rahidi, over to Javier.
Shot clock is off. Morgan will stick with the 3-2 zone, Ty.
Yeah, that is their bread and butter for defense, so I don't see them changing out of it unless Juan Diego's getting a lot of corner threes. You get a countdown out to Rahiti. Rahiti for 3, probably going in. And
Oh, wow. Rahidi was fading away towards the corner. The cheerleaders were staring at him. He didn't care. He took care of biz.
Yeah, and, I mean, I knew that was going in once I saw no one had a hand immediately up in his face there.
He wants the Morgan gift certificate.
And so far, he is earning it. Looking at the score here, we're up. Our Trojans are down by 1, 20-21. It's been a good game so far, not very high scoring, but both teams are playing great defense and just can't seem to hit a shot.
Yeah, Rahidi has 13 points, Ty.
Yeah,
So,
he's playing phenomenal.
yeah, for the Trojans, the leading scorer is Colton Acey with 6. Actually, him and Luke Olson each have 6. Tate Nilsson has 2. Lincoln Iceman Gilson has 3. Tanner Matthews 3.
Well, that's great, and we'll take a break here if you'll come back for us in about 9 minutes for the second half. Thank you.
I'm Tyler Buckner from Morgan Sports Network. Tyler Quigley. Tyler, how are you?
Always a good day to sit by the moon, listen to the brilliant commentary on this game. Well done.
Thank you. It's always great to be here. I'm going to say, looking at the score, we down by 1 point. Trojans one day against Juan. You have some stats for us, but what are they?
We just say Tyler Butler leading scorer. Luke Olson has 6 for the Trojans. Coleman Mason has 6. Also, the Cherokee with a sorry Eagle. Has 13 points.
Missed too much. You should leave everybody in the chance to
Yeah, we received some stats and we're being taken by likely losers to Spain and we're doing it on the side. But that's my it isn't characteristic. We do have by steal is a reflection. So I haven't talked to Coach Matthew because what we want to the girls going to have Coach Matthew. Boys, I can say it's going to be a little different. Guys, what they were after, there was a lot of slot play. Oregon did really pick it up on in the second quarter. Where he had a down by 12, hit Tiger Group, really hard by 2. He could have faded away cheerleaders. Since the lights went off.
There's no question in my mind. He's a great player.
Oregon is shooting 40% from 2-point range, 30% from 3-point overall. Horrible, but
Close game. It's a good game. Both rivals. This isn't about the things here, but it definitely is a good game. Football, one day
Very amazing to see. And quickly out of the gate, Matthews hits a 3. So
2-point lead now for the Trojans.
maybe the Trojan shooting woes are gone.
Morgan with a little half-court trap as well.
Out to Rahidi, back to Maui. Kind of fun to say those names.
I like it.
Javier will get it. And he'll drive. Quick pass to JJ, who's possibly his brother. We don't know. And JJ will hit the shot. Great
JJ,
ball
that's his
movement there.
4th point. Juan Diego's in the 5A classification for basketball. Football, 3A. Basketball, 5A. Tate slipped on some sweat, went down.
Which is crazy because they were 3A last year for basketball.
They move it up to 5.
And a deflection there by, who was that? That was JJ. And quick point there by Tate. He got the drive, and he puts it in.
Tate elevated. Again, went on with the opposite hand on the opposite side, but it was effective for him.
Javier will take it. Out to Maui, back to Javier. Pass it back and forth. And a few times there, it could have been called a foul, but nothing was called. And it looks like it was deflection there. I don't know who that was by. Matthews out to AC. AC will take a 3. No good.
He was leaning a little. Not his typical rhythm. He likes more of a setup 3.
Yeah. And good pass out there to Javier. Out to Rahidi. Maui over to, I can't see the numbers. This is kind of hard from that one. Oh, that's JJ. Maui will take a deep three, and he will not get it. Rahidi with the great offensive rebound, though. He'll put it back up, and he will get it.
Nice soft touch by Rahidi right there. Going up against Luke, that's not an easy task.
No, but, I mean, that's not easy to defend Rahidi either. I mean, he's a good shooter, and he's big.
15 points now for Rahidi.
And Tate will still control the ball somehow. Drive it, pass out to AC. AC for three.
That
and
one,
there we
was no
go.
doubt. That's
that
his
one
spot.
definitely no
Had
doubt.
his feet set, looked at the rim, didn't even care that the defender was coming at him, put it in.
And a deflection there that perfectly landed in the bleachers. Number 14, Trey, will come in for Maui.
AC has shot 6 threes and made 3. Again, 50%.
It's pretty good.
Very good.
I thought it was going to be a shot there, but instead it was a pass. Deflected and stolen by AC there. He has 2 deflections and a steal in the past 30 seconds.
He's got a long reach.
Yes, he does. And we have a foul there on Jake Wyatt, number 5 for Juan Diego.
We'll have to see how long Coach Benson will leave in AC and Tilby. They're both going to be starting the varsity game.
Yeah, I would expect that they get taken out pretty soon, but I don't know for sure. I mean, I didn't think they'd be playing at all in the second half due to the fact that they'll be starting.
That was Jake Wyatt's second personal.
Tate will miss the first one.
These are the first free throws by the Trojans. No free throws in the first half.
Joe Waite enters the building, and Tate will miss the second as well.
He's not happy.
No.
Maybe he'll get a deflection or a steal here.
Pass to Trey, back out to, I think that's Javier, yep. Out to JJ. Trying to find a lane, but can't see it. And that was JJ there with the deep 3 from the dirt spot.
He has 7 points. Good call, Ty.
Tate will drive and foul a little bit, but no call, and he still finishes even with Jake Wyatt there grabbing
Like he
him.
pulled his shoulder down. But,
Yeah.
Tate didn't care.
That was his hurt shoulder too, so like the one that he injured, I believe. Was it this year or last year?
Tate has 6 points. Tanner went
Foul
over the
there.
back there.
It's because of the mask. It makes him look scarier.
He weren't going to let that. Here's Tate driving in.
Yeah. And
Grabbed on the shoulder, but basket goes. We'll take the 2.
Yep. And it looks like Nate Pace, Lincoln Gilson, Jack Spain, and a whole new lineup. All 5 will be taken out. And I always forget the Ordina's first name.
Trayson.
I want to say Nixon so badly because he looks so similar to him.
Nixon's in Africa
And
right now.
And it's in the number 0, so I see Nixon.
The number 0. Carson is in Poland. Nixon's in Africa. Cameroon.
Oh, and a little
Mission.
push on the back there, but nothing called. Gilson will take it up the court, out to Ordina. Back to Gilson.
Looks like Tibbles and Sunshine are done for the day.
Yeah, and they definitely should be, as they will be starting for varsity. Good screen there, but couldn't get around Rahiti. And it'll be Juan Diego ball.
A lot of contact on that spin move from Iceman.
Yeah.
But officials said, hey, we're getting out of here.
You know, and
Second game we've done. Let's just get out.
And that's fine. If you're going to do that and it's called both ways, I mean, who cares? It's basketball. You can be a little bit aggressive.
The largest lead the Trojans have had, Ty, is 2 points, and they have that now.
JJ will drive, try to pass, but deflected and then stolen by Gilson. Out to Ordina. Ordina with a cut there. Back from Priest to Gilson. And we have a foul here. It looks like it's on number... I didn't see his number 14. I think that was Trey, but Hunter gets checked in for Jake Wyatt. Look at the replay. Don't see anything. But we didn't get that on camera, but we got a quick shot by Nate Pace, and he was fouled, so he will be shooting 2 free throws.
My apologies. On the free throws I mentioned, we didn't have any in the first half. We had one Lincoln Gilson had the old-fashioned three-point
right.
play.
Nate
Now
will-
there's a lid on the rim.
Yeah, now there is. And Nate will miss his first one, sadly.
Could take the largest lead for the Trojans here if he can get this one to go, and he does. Dominate pace, number 13. He's wearing one leg sleeve.
Mm-hmm. That means you're feeling good.
Oh, yeah.
I wear one leg sleeve whenever I'm feeling good.
Okay.
And a quick layup there by JJ, and he's starting to make his mark in the second half, maybe trying to compete for that crumble cookie.
Absolutely. I think the more important thing is he wants the certificate
Yes.
from the Morgan Sports Network and Brett Mills at Academy Mortgage.
And there was a deflection there by Trey. Gilson will take it out to Ordina for the open three, and he's got it.
What a sexy shot by Trayson Ordina from the corner. Went over the backboard from the side, got his first three.
Yep, and first points of the game as well.
He's perfect from the field.
And Rahidi fouled a little bit there, but nothing. But he gets it down low and deflected there by Priest. Jack Spain will get credited with a steal. Out to Gilson for a quick three, no go. Rebound there by Ordina. Pass to Despain. Out to Nate Pace, who will miss the three.
I think it was a pass.
Possibly. And some great hustle there by Ordina. Benson will call a timeout to keep the ball.
Good move there by Ordina to get on the ground, and then Coach Benson said, "Give me the TO, 30 seconds."
And even though he was smaller there, he didn't really care. He kind of just dove at the defender's feet to try and grab that.
Morgan has their largest lead of the game right now, tied 4 points.
Yes, and that, it's always good to see that Trojans are able to continue to play well even when they don't have their typical starters in. And that's something that Morgan does well every single year is their backups are always good.
For the Soaring Eagle of Juan Diego, Rahidi has 15 points. JJ Aguirre has 9. Javier 2. Trey 2 and Hunter 2. JJ's kind of stepped up and taken over a little bit in this third quarter.
And he's clapping his hands. He's saying he's going to play some good defense. And he's moving around a lot. Gilson will have the ball with Hunter guarding. Out to Ordina. And it kind of fouls here, but it won't be called like we talked about. Refs are letting them play. And Gilson with the drive. Athletic move, but can't get it in, sadly.
Really athletic move.
And then there's the foul. Looking at the replay here, I mean, he just jumps
with
up,
an up and under, kind of a Michael Jordan style move, but couldn't get the kiss off the glass. Some half-court pressure here from, nope, Morgan backs off the press. Juan Diego was in a man-to-man defense there, pretty aggressive man-to-man.
Oh, yeah, I mean, the refs are letting them play, so they would just put their hands out, and if Trojans tried to go by, they would kind of grab them a little bit. For the most part, they were able to step in front, though, just have their chest in the way. Juan Diego will pass the ball around. Good ball movement here. A quick three by JJ, but can't get it in. Ordina will get the steal down to Priest, and Priest will get the ball stolen from him by JJ, and JJ's going to take it and get stolen from again. Steal.
Turnovers.
Gilson will have it. Hopefully not another steal, so I don't have to say that word again. But Ordina will pass it over to Spain. Priest with the move gets hacked a little bit, but nothing still. Pace with the left-handed hook. I liked that shot.
That was a really good-looking shot.
I was surprised to see that. Normally you don't see players being able to shoot with both hands down low.
Pace has the skills to use either hand and make it happen. There's three.
Yeah, there's a three by Rahidi there. I mean, I saw him open, and I thought, well, there's another one.
18 points now for Rahidi.
And JJ is trying to get the player, but may not be able to surpass Rahidi with his shooting.
No, Trayson now missed the three. He's 50% now from the
field.
field.
Oh, my gosh. And there was some fancy footwork there by Javier, and he gets fouled, but no call was made. Gilson will take a shot, won't count. Looking at the Trojans here.
There you are, Ty.
Oh, I was wondering what David was pointing at. I was confused. The Trojans are playing well. They're up by 1. Finally playing to where they have a lead, so that's good to see.
1 point lead going into the fourth. They
Yeah.
played good that quarter. The first quarter is what got the Trojans, so we'll see if they can pull it together. They've got back in the game, see if they can hold true.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, it looks like he's got a rotation now. He has Crew Johnson, Brady Hendricks, Rhett Barker, Ben Russell, and Tristan Nelson all in. Did I say all those names right?
did.
I
You
didn't
did
mess
good.
that up? Okay. And then for Juan Diego, we'll still have Rahiti, Hunter, Trey, Javier, and JJ.
Morgan has a very deep bench on this JV team. They've played 15 players now.
Yep. And Ben Russell, hopefully he starts putting some more points up. I still talk crap to him about how he has to outscore me from my Monday leagues.
How was your league on Monday?
I don't know exactly how much I dropped, but it was either 17 or 19.
Oh, wow.
I
Good
had
job.
a very good shooting day on
Was
Monday.
Coach Mack impressed?
Yes, he was. And
Did
so
he-
was the other team.
Did Coach Mack have some assists to you?
Yes, he did actually. He had plenty of assists. He kept passing me the ball down at that high post, and I
Was
just kept hitting it.
Was he encouraging you to do that turnarown jumper?
Yes.
I like it.
I actually had some buddies on the other team. Well, they're friends of my parents, but still
Okay.
buddies with me.
Yeah.
And they're like, I didn't know you could shoot so good. And I was like, I didn't either.
You were feeling it. You're feeling it today,
I
too.
was feeling it.
You're doing a good job. Keep it up.
Juan Diego had the ball now. Rahidi with a great pass, but to Hunter, and he can't
I've got
get the
some
ball
good
to go.
news, Ty. I've got here on my left Eli Bailey. He's wearing his blue shoes.
We
He's
have the
ready
blue
to go.
shoes today. And Eli is a great player. He started for the Trojans since he was a sophomore. Went from center to 4-man to 3 to 2 to 1. I mean, he really does everything. And we got a quick foul here. It looks like it's on Nelson. It's on Crew Johnson, and JJ will get the shots.
I just gave Eli he was a player or the athlete of the month for December
Yep.
for the Morgan Sports Network. I just gave him his X-Bomb kit. 5 different flavors of X-Bomb and a Morgan Sports Network holographic player athlete of the month. It's the first one I've given out.
A holographic.
Sorry.
What's that?
It's like a metallic looking sticker that's just awesome.
Oh, okay. And I wasn't paying attention for the free throws. I know he hit that one.
Just got 1 out of 2. Who was that shot the free throw?
I believe it was JJ.
Was it? Okay.
Russell will have the ball trapped in the corner. Brady out to Barker. And he'll be open but won't shoot. Out to Johnson for Russell. Trojans going to keep passing it around to the open gaps, but no one is willing to take a quick shot.
Russell's brother Andrew was on the state champion 2019 team for the Trojans.
Yes, and he's a great player. He plays with me in that Monday league,
Oh, is he?
actually, on Coach Mack's team, yeah. It was actually his birthday on Monday, so he didn't go. He stayed to watch the Cowboys destroy the Bucks. So shout out to Andrew Russell for his birthday, and shout out to the Cowboys for winning a home playoff game for the first time since before I was born. So thank you for not breaking my heart this year yet. Sorry, Brady will take a 3 and no go. JJ will take out the court after the rebound. Quick pass to Rahiti for the 3, probably go in. Nope.
Shot that in rhythm. Those usually go for him.
Johnson will take it up to Russell, who will take a
Oh.
good layup with the foul.
What a pass. Clean play nominee there. Johnson to Russell. Old-fashioned three-point play.
Yeah, and hopefully he'll be able to get the 3rd point here on his free throw. And he will. And his shot looks a little bit more flat when he shoots free throws, but it still goes in.
It was effective. 1 point lead for the Trojans, Ty.
Yep, and this is a very low-scoring game. Still haven't even hit 40. It looks like we have it on 2-3. So Tristan.
JJ was wide open in the center. They just didn't see him.
No. And Javier will pass it out to JJ, but it'll get stolen by Brady Hendrickson. I'm saying that right?
Yes.
Barker will get the ball out to Russell. Russell will drive and tries to get a shot but can't. Gets his own rebound. And I'm waiting for a jump ball or a foul or something, but the ref does not want to blow his whistle. And that was a long transition.
Oh, they gave Juan Diego a timeout there, Ty.
Really? I feel like a jump or a foul on either of the guys. I mean, they both were all over each other. I don't think that's a easy call to make, but at least a jump ball should have been made there.
Yeah, they were letting them fight it out to see who came out with the ball. Today's game is being brought to you by Robinson Waste Services and Golden West Credit Union. Robinson Waste Services has been proudly serving Weber, Davis, and Morgan counties for over 30 years with comprehensive residential, commercial, and industrial waste and recycling. Contact Robinson Waste Services at robinsonwasteservices.com.
Yep, and looking at the court right now, we have some of the varsity players coming in shooting. Max Sargent was shooting for a second. He's actually got a pretty good shot for a big man. He's going to take another one right now. We're going to see it.
He's got a great, that's a nice follow through. Look at that.
He actually is not a bad shooter.
He's also a good kicker.
Yeah, yes, he is. But
we got a slow-mo replay on that.
There we
shot.
go.
Look at the follow-through.
Clean play nominee.
At the conclusion of this game, we will choose a clean play of the game for the Trojans, and they will receive a certificate from Morty's Car Wash in South Weber. It's down by Maverick in South Weber. It's a full car wash, 3 automatic bays, 3 self-serve bays, latest technology and equipment. I'm a user. It's a great car wash.
I have a hat from them that I wear nearly daily, so
you earned that too.
It is a very good hat. And a block there by the Cyclops.
Barker got up.
Yes, he did, and he could shoot too. So hopefully we'll be able to see him do that. And Nelson will get the ball out to Johnson. I thought he was going to screen for him, but he doesn't. And some aggressive defense here. Nothing called so far.
Jump.
And we'll get a jump. That one I think was more of a foul, but we have a different angle than the ref. Maybe only half of a foul. They've got him on both of his arms.
Yeah,
two defenders
dove in there.
One each. Yeah.
Morgan Ball trying to sort out the possession arrow.
Some nice shoes for Javier there. I like those. Nikes.
A lot of players wearing the low top now, Ty.
Mm-hmm. I almost bought me some Kyries last night. Yeah, they were only like $50.
Pocket change for a student like you.
Too much money is why I didn't get them. But they were Juan Diego colors, and they were very good looking, so I almost got them.
Look at that block by Juan Diego. Good hustle by the Trojans.
Yeah, and Johnson will take a shot, no go. And Rahidi will get the rebound, fouled a little bit, fouled again, and there's the call. And there is some student section
There's a lot of
person who is not happy there.
A lot of fouls there, and Tristan's like, if we're not going to call it, I'm going to keep fouling.
Yeah. I mean, if you're not going to use your whistle, I guess I'll play aggressive.
But they got him. Morgan has 5 team fouls. Juan Diego has 4.
Something crazy to think about is for a team to get only 40 points, I mean, each player who's in only has to hit 1 shot. And we're barely even getting there into the fourth quarter. So it's been a very low-scoring game.
Yeah, agree.
And it'll be a pass out of bounds. A whole new lineup will come in now for the Trojans. Nick Priest. I keep wanting to say Nixon. It's Trayson Ordina.
That's correct.
Jack Despain, Lincoln Gilson, and Nate, the Dominator.
Dominate pace.
Lincoln will take it up now, out to Priest. It's an aggressive and close defense by Juan Diego. Screen, and Jack tries to get it to him, but can't. There'll be a steal that turned into a jump ball there.
Good hands there by Nick to notice that and just grab the ball and jump.
And this game is getting a little bit more hostile, a little bit more aggressive. Nothing against the players. It's just the refs aren't calling anything, so they have to play more aggressive just to survive.
Agree. Morgan with holding to a 1-point lead. The end of the third quarter, we're halfway through the fourth. Morgan had a 1-point lead, 34-33. Now it's 37-36. Not many buckets going in this quarter, buckets.
JJ will take it. I think no, it's Javier. I messed that up. I'm sorry, any viewer from Juan Diego. I messed that up. JJ will take the 3. No go. Little push there, but no calls will be made, so it's all right. Rebound there by Javier. Javier will take it. Try and find a lane. Can't get it. Passes out to Rahiti. Rahiti to Maui. Maui for 3. Nope.
Wide open.
And Nate gets caught up a little bit there. Was able to find Lincoln.
He first looked to Ordina, but he wasn't looking. So
Yeah.
he was high enough in the air. He had time to get it to over to Lincoln.
Lincoln and Jack look very similar. I just noticed that. Never noticed
They have
that.
very, very similar builds.
And hair. One's just a little bit darker.
Yep. They're both excellent football players as well.
Yes, they are receivers. And an air ball there by JJ.
How about
Well, no,
Jack's
that's-
brother Nick, the 3A player of the year for football?
Yes, and he's a baller, and he played through all of that with a torn labrum in his shoulder. So if you
Stop.
want to know how amazing Nick Despain is, that is a good show of it. And a
Oh.
block there. And
Clean play nominee by Nick Priest. Then he grabbed the ball,
Yeah.
gets it up to Ordina.
I mean,
Wow.
I think we definitely fouled him on that shot, but that's all right.
Nate.
Nate will
Priest.
get the shot there, the layup, and Trojans will be up by 3 now. One day will call timeout. Maybe the refs should start calling a little more coming into the last 2 minutes, because that's when teams will try and get a little more aggressive, and I don't want to see any injuries tonight.
That's true.
So
Nate, nice little soft baseline jumper. Here's the block by Priest. Great
Yeah.
timing. Lincoln got in the way, and then Priest.
I thought Lincoln got him with the body
No,
right
come on,
there.
Ty.
I thought he was
Are you
close.
sure?
He was close.
That looked clean.
Looking at the replay, he might not have, but
Are we looking at the same
and,
replay?
and I wasn't looking at the replay right then, but in the time when I was watching it, it looked like he was getting him.
Okay.
Nate,
went in for a clean 2.
yeah,
Used the glass. Here's the block.
yeah. Let's
See
see
if
the
there's a
replay.
foul by. Did Link get him?
Nope,
Oh, so clean. Look at that camera
was-
work by our stationary camera.
it was very clean.
That camera work was money. Our producer, David Halls, is
Mr.
doing
Stark.
his replays.
Yeah,
He is all over this thing.
and no one can see it right now, but he got a rifle holding box, and he just tore it apart, cut a bunch of holes in it for plugs, and he made it into a personalized broadcasting system
It's amazing.
that he can just carry around, which is, I mean, it is amazing.
It is.
There was no YouTube tutorial. He did it all on his own. So
He could do one and sell this.
yes, he could.
That's David Hall's production, TM.
Mr. Stark. Anyways, getting back to the game, JJ will get fouled hard there by Priest. Priest is wondering why it's a foul. He definitely pushed him in the back and slapped him, but that's all right.
So
Juan
you can't
Diego.
do that? Is that what you're saying?
No, that's normally not allowed in basketball. Maui will have the ball out to Javier. Back to Jake Wyatt. That one's kind of hard because he has first names or his last name too.
You're handling it beautifully, though.
Thank you. Jake Wyatt with the open shot. Great pass there by JJ Aguirre. And a shot by Lincoln Gilson. Pretty and
Leaning in.
smooth.
Wow, what a shot. Really a clean shot. I was looking at his eyes there. They were focused on the rim.
And a quick pass wide open for JJ, and he'll hit it. And you can't leave good shooters like JJ open like that. Deflection, almost steal, will turn into a foul on Jake Wyatt, just trying to get the ball, and falls into Trayson Ordina's lap there and gets his arm.
5 team fouls. Jack tried to thread the needle there, but it was a little bit too tight.
Yeah. Ordina will have it now, out to Gilson.
Both teams have hit 40 now, Ty.
Yes, they finally have in a minute left of the game, and I think Gilson took the 3, no, but Nick
Look at
Priest
Priest.
with
Oh,
the
wow.
hard layup, and he puts it back up. For me, that's a clean play nominee. Mark that
is.
down.
That was Mark, but David.
That
he
was great, and Juan Diego's going to take it down. A little bit of pressure, with only 48 seconds. Javier will drive, pass out to Rahidi for the three, and no go. Trojans get lucky. Good footwork, passes back to Rahidi, and the luck is not there forever, and Rahidi will hit his second attempt.
21 points for Rahidi from Tahiti.
Yeah, and there's only 30 seconds left. There's no shot clock. I mean, as a coach, what are you calling here, Quigley?
I'm going to clear it out and let Gilson handle the ball and have some cutters, Pace and Priest. Try to get them underneath.
That's pretty. I like that plan. I do like that.
I try to get the ball underneath to Nate at all costs. He's got a beautiful free throw if he gets fouled.
Yes, he does.
Next foul the Trojans do, the Soaring Eagle will be shooting 1-1. Soaring Eagle need to foul 2 times before Morgan shoots 1-1.
You see, and if I'm the Trojans, I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna want to wear out the clock a little bit and then take a shot because I don't want to risk an opportunity of a player thinking, oh, I'm open, and then missing it, and then Juan Diego comes down, hits it, and it's over. So
you're gonna pass it around till
yeah,
about
in my mind,
8 seconds, 7.
Yeah, I would tell them to take up all the time until there's 5 seconds left, and
5.
then
Okay.
I would give it to whoever I think has the best opportunity to score. Which I think if you post up one of your bigs and just give it to them with 6 seconds left, that's good. And if I'm Juan Diego, if they're starting to do that, I mean, you got to get a quick foul and try and stop the clock. So, because they have 2 to give. So we'll see how this plays out.
They're going to play aggressive, I'm sure, with the 2 fouls to give.
Yeah.
Stick with us at the end of the game. We'll review some clean play nominees and choose a most outstanding player for Juan Diego.
And they're into the zone now. It's an interesting looking zone. It looks like a 1-3-1. And they have very aggressive defense. There probably won't be any foul calls. Only 13 seconds left. They're going to pass it around. Almost a deflection there. Jack's trying to find somewhere to see.
We're down to 5 seconds here, Ty.
4, 3. Nothing is seen. And there's a
foul.
foul.
Well, they had some to give.
With only 0.7 seconds left, so Trojans might have enough time to get a quick shot, and we have a timeout. Me personally, and this is going to sound kind of crazy, but I'm going to have Nate go out over there by where the student section, run full speed, jump up, and try and alley-oop him just for a tip-in.
Yeah.
That's what I would think with
you
this
do have
time.
time for a catch, a dribble, and a shot with 0.7, but it is tight.
Yeah. It
Scott
would be
A.
very
Duncan
quick.
is on the clock for the Trojans.
I don't know if you remember the Suns' run to the championship, I believe 2 years ago. I was watching.
They lost in the finals.
Yes,
to,
that's how they got to the finals. They did a alley-oop to 8, and they did that play I just said.
Okay.
It was actually kind of cool because I called that. I'll never forget it. I was with Max Sykes and Aiden Harris actually,
Okay.
and we were fishing at Farmington Lake.
Okay.
And we were sitting there, and we weren't watching it, but we were looking at the play-by-play. And we saw there was, I think it was 0.9, something like that. And I said,
Wow.
they're going to alley-oop it to Aiden, and he's going to dunk it. And he
that's
did.
what happened,
He
huh?
did. I got pretty lucky on that.
Well, Ty, let's see how you call this one. 0.7 seconds.
Yeah, I doubt that's Benson's game plan. I bet you he's going to have a 3.
He's doing an angled
Yeah.
lineup right on the 3-point line.
Yeah, so in this play, most likely they're going to set screens for each other. So Nate will set a screen, and Priest will run around. And I think Priest cuts.
If Juan Diego
what it
fouls,
is.
Morgan will shoot 1-1.
Yeah, so they can't foul him at all in the shots. They have to just kind of let him take it.
Lincoln Gilson inbounding.
But he's going to try and get an open shot wherever he can and just hope it goes in. Yeah, so Nick will go around right there and shot. Almost by Trayson Ordina.
Grayson Ordina, the Juan Diego players are yelling at each other. They don't like how open he got. Overtime bucket.
Yeah.
4-minute overtime.
And I'm excited to see how this plays out. I mean, both teams were playing very good. Both teams are feeling it right now. So I'm sure they both are thinking, I'm going to win this. And that's the best game to see. Matt Larson best describes it, 2 dogs, 1 bone. And that's the best way to say it.
Morgan scored 9 points in that quarter. Juan Diego scored 10. Rahidi has 21 points for Juan Diego. JJ has 12.
Well, I think Rahidi is easily winning the MVP so far.
Should we look at some clean play nominees
Yes,
for the
we
Trojans?
should. Oh, something's going on with the broadcast. There it
It's
is.
all good. Let's look at some of these, Ty, and see what we like.
And that looks like a block there.
Blocked by Tanner Matthews. Blocked it twice, actually.
Yeah.
Got it out to Sunshine.
I didn't even notice the second one when we called that. A great pass here by Priest to Gilson.
For the and one.
Yep.
I love that play.
That's a very good one. But who do you give that to, the passer or the shooter?
I think we give the shooter the car wash and the passer a cookie.
And then another great pass. The shot didn't go in, but it was an amazing dribble spin move to pass. And, his other one, the hard layup. He got fouled but still
Yeah,
finished.
Tate. I like that one too. Well, we're jumping up here for the first overtime.
And Nate will get to jump this time instead of Luke, and we will win that one.
Gets it out to Jack.
Is it wrong for me to say we? I mean, we are Morgan Sports Network.
This is the Morgan Sports
Yeah.
Network.
Oh, and Rahidi
Collision
gets
there,
knocked down.
Rahidi.
Is he okay?
Rahidi and Jack ran into each other.
He'll get up. He'll be okay. And Lincoln,
Iceman for three.
Lincoln will hit
the
it.
Iceman Gilson.
And Rahidi is limping a little bit. Hopefully he'll be able to recover. Don't want to see anyone
That's too
get hurt.
bad. I think it was some incidental contact. there.
Yeah.
He got hit right in the thigh.
And that doesn't feel good. I mean,
He's limping, isn't he?
hopefully just the contusion. Those hurt pretty bad.
Yes. He's had a fabulous game.
And coaches aren't trying to put anyone in for him. I think they just know he's tough enough to go through it. And Javier there with the shot, rebound, and shot it again. He was just stat padding for extra rebounds, and that's why he purposely missed the first one.
Javier has 4 points.
And a foul there. Nate will go right into Nick's knee, and that does not feel good.
Here's the collision.
Yeah, just unfortunate collision there.
Surprised that a foul wasn't called there on one
No.
of the two players, but
I-
it wasn't.
I think it was just Rahidi is a little bigger, and he wasn't really looking, and Jack was trying to get a pass. If anything, that's more of an offensive, I believe, but it was purely an accident on
In a
that
game
one.
like this, the officials are letting it ride, aren't they?
Yeah, they just want to go home, which I understand.
Nate made his first. It was a 1-and-1. Not the second. Nate is 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Dominate pace. Sophomore.
Good screen there by JJ for his brother, and pump fakes, and then Javier for 3, no go. Gilson with the great rebound, and Gilson wants to win.
Dribbling with his head up, looking for his friends. I like that.
And Ordina will dribble at Maui. Maui will fall over. An open guy, both jump. Ordina for 3, no. I thought he had that one. And we'll get a foul. I'm guessing on
Who was the foul on?
Ordina. I believe it's on Ordina. We'll see.
Yep.
Yep, it was. He got him. He was hitting it with his hands. I wasn't looking at the replay, but I think he was smacking him a little bit when he was turned the other way.
Morgan's up 3. Rahidi at the line. He shot his first free throws in the first quarter. Was 1 for 2. This will be his third free throw. 1-and-1. Got it. Is there any question that Rahidi is the MVP for Juan Diego?
There's not one in my mind, personally.
No, I totally agree.
And I do sustain your
Appreciate that.
nominee for MVP.
So he will get a certificate signed by some executives at the Morgan Sports Network, sponsored by Brett Mills and Academy Mortgage. Yeah, let's look at some more clean plays, Ty. Clean play nominees.
We
What do you
got
see here?
the pass to Ben Russell for the and one.
I do like that. He faked like he was going to go to the front of the rim with his
Yeah.
left and then went right-handed off the glass.
As you say, the old-fashioned three-point play.
Yes.
The good block here by Nick that I thought for sure was a foul before I watched the replay. And then we have another one for Nick. He's been in this a lot, actually. He had the pass earlier as well.
Yeah, the rebound and the nice right-handed little put in.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but that shot that Russell made, the layup and one, that one's talking to me right now.
That one's talking to you?
What are you feeling?
Well, I don't know. I actually don't know. I like some of Nick's ones there,
Nick's had some great
but I liked
plays.
Russell's as well. So I'm okay with either of those.
Do you want me to decide, or do you want
I'll let you just decide.
Okay.
It's too much of a tie for me.
Okay,
And
you are Ty, so am I.
and I know both those guys, and I don't want to be the one picking for them.
Okay. I will make a decision here momentarily. Morgan's up by 1 here.
Ordina will take the ball and trying to set up a play. He'll get it to Priest, back to Ordina, out to Russell. They're just going to keep moving the ball inside and out and finally get a shot with Gilson. No go. And Javier will take it up the court. Juan Diego hasn't really switched up their lineup too much this game. Only 7 players to play.
Yeah, they've really played hard. What a block by Nate. Oh, he got him
got
on
the
the arm.
foul, and we'll get a replay
Let's see.
here. Javier goes up, and yeah, he got him on his arm.
Got him on
His
the
left
left
arm.
wrist, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good call. And he'll miss the first one. He definitely did not like that.
This is his 4th free throw. He made his first 2 early in the first quarter.
And he'll make the second.
It's 3 out of 4.
Tie up the game here with 1 minute and 51 seconds left. Close game. High pressure. And Russell will get a pass out to Priest, who will
He's undercut.
barely get it. And JJ was not happy with the call. His older brother tells him, hey, get back, it's all right. Or younger brother, actually, sorry. Hopefully
Priest is athletic to jump up and grab that.
Yeah, hopefully those two don't come and get mad at me because I messed up my
I think
age.
you're fine.
But yeah, I do believe they're brothers because of JJ is a junior and Javier is a freshman,
Okay.
actually. So there are 2 freshmen who are playing for the JV.
Nick
And then
Priest now is 1 out of 1 from the free throw line. Morgan up 1.
do you know what grade 0 is?
I'm assuming it's 10. We're just missing the 1.
Okay.
Look at Russell stealing that ball after the missed free throw by Priest. Big play there from Russell. Coach Benson told Ordina to just kick it out and slow it down a bit, take some time.
And in basketball, it's an interesting game because you slow it down and you speed it up. Just switch.
Yes.
And it's fun to see because of that. Guys like Luka Doncic, I mean, they know how to slow down the game, then all of a sudden speed it up. And Ordina with the deep 3 can't get it, and a lot of pushing, a lot of shoving. Out to
Lincoln,
Gilson
Iceman Gilson.
to get the Trojans up by 4. Could possibly ice the game, but we'll see.
Lincoln has 6 points in the overtime, Ty.
Javier over to JJ. JJ for 3. No go. Out of bounds on Juan Diego. I believe that was out on Gilson, but my eyes are very far away, so I don't really know.
Morgan ball.
And I have been wrong before, so.
That's rare. Good press break there by the Trojans.
Russell to
Oh, a
Priest,
top gun
and
move.
that will
Hit
be,
the brakes. Let him go by and got it.
That, I believe, will seal the game, and there's only 30 seconds left, but it's not over completely. JJ for 3 and no.
6 points is the biggest lead for
No
the
fouls
Trojans.
called here. I think they're trying to get
Oh,
a foul,
wow.
but
Yeah,
they won't do it. Nate for the open shot, and
Point,
that
that is it.
I think that's fair enough to say that is the end of the game.
Absolutely. Lincoln Gilson came up big in the overtime.
Yes,
time.
he did, and that was number 10 Javier at the shot. Trojans dribble it down and accept the win, and that was a very good game. I mean, all the way into overtime.
That last minute was weird. It was just all of a sudden Morgan up 6, then 8, and it's over.
All of a sudden the Trojans started to get a run, and that's how they'll seal it off. Thank you all for joining us tonight. We'll have the broadcast for varsity pretty soon. We had a good game here. Juan Diego played great, and so did the Trojans.
So sorry, Ty, go.
Oh, you're all good. I was about to say,
I'll mention our
MVP and clean play of the game is the last things we have.
Yeah, so our MVP for Juan Diego is Rahidi, had 23 points. And our Morty's Car Wash clean play of the game came on this play right here with Ben Russell going in with the right hand and one. Ben Russell, you have just won a car wash from Morty's Car Wash. Enjoy.
Go watch the.
Does he have a car?
I don't know if he does, but I know
He does.
I know he does.
We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
But to say they do have I believe it's a Porsche is what they have.
Well, hey,
so they can
keep
go
it
watch
clean.
that. Yeah.
Yes. I'm assuming it's not his, but
No,
watch it
it's
anyway.
his mom's. But anyways, thank you all for watching the Morgan Sports Network. Please join us again for the varsity game, which I'm sure will be very exciting. Thank you from Tyler Quigley and Tyler Buckway, and have a great night.